Get some chocolate, plop that in. 4 should do the trick. We are almost done here. Beautiful. This is actually a chocolate mold. Add your chocolate inside. Swirl this around. You want this to coat the entire mold. I put our Big Daddy mold in the freezer. That looks good. You want to use these to pull. So now we'll flip it. Moment of truth. Yes. And for the second one, we're happy with that. Time for frosting. I'm doing a giant swirl right on the bottom. We're trying the squish method. Push that down. Twist. Perfect. So far, so good. Take this and set this right into the frosting. One more layer. This was piped perfect. Right now, carefully place this dome right on top. It kind of looks like a chocolate Death Star. Just pinch it in. You need one of these guys. Dunk this in some melted chocolate. You want to just create some strokes. Looks really good. Stick this in some boiling water. I am just scoring this so that I know that this comes out exactly straight. All right, and now you can remove this. Last step. It was so easy to make. Now stick this in the freezer. Add one more little area of icing. I want this to partially set in the freezer because now we're spooning it in right in there. Such a steady hand for this. A little bit of this right over the top. All right, and now we have the palm tree going right in the island. I'm brushing in my frosting, and now I have a deserted island in a coconut. This really makes me want an island vacation, I gotta say. Quick last minute idea. I'm adding some of these onto the plate that my cake was on. Now this looks like sand. And now we'll stick it right back on. I love the sand, this looks so good. Hope you love it. All right, and here's some bonus tips and tricks for all of you who are interested in making this at home. Just some added things I didn't add in my first clip. So when you're pouring the chocolate into the mold, you saw me twirling this around like that, and then I put this in the freezer. What I did was I put this in the freezer for a couple minutes, took it out, tilted it again and put it back in, and did this rinse repeat for a couple times until I got a nice thick even coat. If you don't do that, you'll get a very, very thick layer on the bottom and a very thin layer all the way around, and that's not what you want. I want to say I did that for about 3 or 4 rotations. You can also pre-freeze this and see if that helps. I didn't, but it might be worth trying. And the next little tip I have for you all, I could have even made these cake layers even thinner. I didn't, mine were really thick. But if you wanna do 2 cake layers, just cut thinner layers of cake and you can actually fit 2 in there, no problem. One last thing, and it's always one little detail that's the reason why things don't work. So I'm sharing all of them here. When you fill it, you want to make sure that you do not go above that halfway point. Otherwise, it'll be really hard for the second dome to come on top. So once you have your first chocolate shell and you're putting in the icing and you're putting in the cake, just make sure you do not go above this line. And as long as you don't, everything will be fine. Honestly, I would say that this was pretty easy to make as long as you follow those steps. And I highly recommend it because this is adorable. I don't even want to eat it because it's so cute. And I think this would be so fun for spring and summer parties. Seriously, I really want to go to an island, like really bad now. I just want to stick a straw in this thing and suck it up. I absolutely love it, obviously. But I hope these little bonus tips and tricks really help you to nail this at home. Those are definitely my 3 biggest tips for recreating this. Hope you all enjoy. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And thanks so much for watching.